I was there in the room when her vagina opened. We all were. Her mother, her husband, and I, and the nurse from the Ukraine, with her hand all up there in her vagina, feeling, turning in the rubber glove as she talked casually to us like she was turning on a loaded faucet. I was there in the room when the contractions made her crawl on all fours, made unfamiliar sounds leak from all her pores. For hours, I was there for hours and hours when she screamed, suddenly, wild, her arms striking the electric air. I was there in the room when her vagina changed from a small sexual hole into an archaeological tunnel, a sacred vessel, a Venetian canal, a deep, dark well with a little child stuck inside, just waiting to be rescued. I was there in the room and I saw the color of her vagina change. I saw the broken, bruised blue, the blistering tomato red, the blood like perspiration on the edges, the pink, gray, dark, the yellow, the white liquid, the shit, the clots, all pushing out of every hole harder and harder until I saw the baby's head, scratches of black hair, a round, hard memory. All while the nurse from the Ukraine was just turning and turning her slippery hand. I remember when each of us, her mother and I, took a leg and spread her wide, and we pushed with all our strength against her pushing, while her husband sternly counted 1, 2, 3, telling her to focus, focus harder. And then we all just looked inside her. And we couldn't take our eyes out of that place. We forget the vagina, don't we? Like all of us. What else could explain the lack of awe? The lack of reverence? I was there in the room when the doctor, went in with the Alice in Wonderland spoons. And there, as her vagina became a wide, operatic mouth, singing with all its strength. And then first, the little head. And then a gray flopping arm. And then the swimming small body, quickly swimming into our weeping arms. I I was there in the room when I just turned and faced her vagina. I stood and let myself see her, exposed, complex, mutilated, swollen, and torn, bleeding all over the doctor and all over his hands while he slowly sewed her there. I stood, and her vagina suddenly changed into a wide, red, pulsing heart. The heart is capable of sacrifice, and so is the vagina. The heart is able to forgive and repair. It can change its shape to let us in, and it can expand to let us out. So can the vagina. It can ache for us, and stretch for us, and die for us, and bleed and bleed and bleed us into this difficult, wondrous world. I was there in the room. I remember.